Hey y'all, it is Asia, the fumbling farmer. Here I'm ready to start kind of my second round of seed planting. So we did herbs and we did sweet green pepper earlier, and then we did delphinium flowers. So those have been repotted and they're like hardening off outside right now and all kinds of stuff. So we're moving on now to the next stage. So I wanted to show you what we were going to plant, and then I kind of wanted to show you how some of the plants are doing inside, specifically the ones having to do with my experiment. Okay, so here are some of the seeds that I'm planning to plant now. So I'm going to start some spinach, and then I'm going to do four types of lettuce. I'm doing this bib lettuce that I've grown before, so the bag's open, and then I'm doing this black seeded Simpson lettuce. I'm doing this little gem lettuce, and then I'm doing green ice lettuce. So I'm doing these types so that we'll have plenty of greens in our garden. To the peppers that I already have, so I have the big sweet green peppers. I'm going to add a cayenne pepper and this big Jim chili, which are both spicy peppers, and then this Cubanelle pepper, which is kind of like a longer frying pepper kind of thing. It's sweet though. Then I'm going to start these tomatoes. Two kinds of cherry tomatoes, this Gardener's Delight cherry tomato and this cherry tomato, and then beefsteak tomatoes, which are supposed to be like those really huge ones, and then this Rutgers tomato, which I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just am because I have them. And then my daughter was like, she wanted to also start some flowers too. So we're going to do violas and marigolds. I love planting marigolds in with the vegetables because they're a good companion plant, and their scent kind of scares away everything, or like, I don't know, hides the scent of the vegetables so that the bugs don't find them. These balloon flowers, I love them. They like, when they're opening up, they're like little balloons, and then they open up all the way, and they're just a really pretty color, and they keep blooming like continuously, so pretty. We're gonna do some German chamomile. Anissa wants to put this in her garden. My daughter wants to put it in. Oh, what are you doing? Why do you want it then?
I just want to like plant it in a little pot and see how it goes.
Oh, okay. So she just wants to plant it and see how it goes. Did I say violas already? I think I did. I'm going to put bee balm in my garden too. This is another one good for attracting pollinators, and I think it also kind of attracts the positive bugs who help you take care of the negative bugs. And then foxglove. I've bought this grown already, like from the stores and stuff, so this will be my first time trying it from seeds. But Anissa has a little garden. She's my videographer.
So
She's my and she has a little garden, flower garden, so she wants to add these to her flower garden as well, I believe. Do you? Pot. Why are you putting it in pots, man?
Because my garden's already like taken over.
Oh, I guess this says container variety, so
See?
these are fine for pots. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to be doing, I'll put it over here, but I'm also going to be putting peas in. A lot of people said that peas don't do well in, I'm sorry if I look crazy, like I'm home from work on a Wednesday and I like rubbed my makeup off my eyes and everything. It was looking cute because it was matching my sweater, and then my nails and my eye makeup was all matching, but now here I am. Okay, so in my classroom we call that a squirrel moment, okay, because we were like talking and then we're like, squirrel, and then we're back again. Okay, so that was my second squirrel moment. Anyway, I'm going to plant the peas in there. A lot of people have said, I've heard before, that peas don't do well transplanting, that you're supposed to direct seed them. But then I watched one video from this guy. His site is called The Rusted Garden. Gary Pilchard, I think his name is. He has a YouTube channel. Check him out. He's pretty cool, super helpful. And he said that you can totally start your peas indoors and then send them out. So I'm going to do peas in batches. Like I'm going to plant like maybe 6 plants today and let those start up, and then get them put out, and then another 6. And I'm going to be growing my peas in containers too. So instead of putting them in the ground and trying to find vines, I'm actually going to use the tomato cages, those kind of tornado-shaped ones.
What's going on?
I feel like I'm like YMCA, like the Y and YMCA shaped ones. I'm going to get some of those and put them in and let the peas grow up that, because that same Rusted Garden guy said that should work well. So anyway, so we have here is what we're going to plant them. Most of the seeds are going to be planted in this. We're soaking them in water right now to kind of get them. There's like water hanging out.
They look so weird.
Lordy. There's water hanging out in here and they're just soaking them up. And then we're going to peel back these things and kind of open it up and spread it out. And then we'll put the seeds in there. But it's still kind of soaking up and doing its thing. And then, this is not an experiment, but just because like I ran out of
Those thingies.
these things, so I had my daughter fill these up with its seed plant mix and worm castings mixed together. Which brings us to our next point. I'd like us to kind of look over here.
Up we go.
Here are from my first planting that I did, right? And they're been like repotted. Obviously, we moved to them from this smaller things into these big cups. I cut holes in the bottom for drainage, and then just labeled them with what they are and what variety, and then when I first planted them and when I repotted them, right? So these were all planted the same time. These two plants right here,
Here's the
you can
peppers.
see how much bigger they are than these ones. They were all planted on the same day, the same time, same everything, except this was planted in the seed mix and the worm castings, and these were planted in the little seed pod thingies, right? So
they're the biggest peppers.
they're
I've
like
actually
huge. I don't know
seen.
if we can like try to film from the side a little bit.
Okay.
So you can kind of see the difference between the growth of these two that were from the worm casting soil and these other ones. Now, with that being said, I only got 2 of these to germinate in that, and these ones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 of these, so I got more of these, and but these ones look a whole lot healthier and they're growing so much bigger. So I just wonder, I guess, how it's gonna go, and how like if there'll be a difference in how much peppers they put out and how they're able to like withstand the heat and bugs and all that other stuff. If there's going to be any difference based on how they began, because it really is right now a balance between like super big healthy plants, because those 2 are really big and healthy, or like a lot of plants, right? And so we'll see if what I harvest out of them is affected by it too, by the way it begins. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna get these trays planted up, get the labels put into them, get them under their little grow light thingies, in their humidity domes and all that stuff. And then I'm on my second round of planting. I'm really excited. All right, thank you for coming and watching this update. Happy gardening, y'all.
So you have to say subscribe and hit that like button.
Oh yeah, do that. Subscribe and hit the like button.
And don't forget to hit the bell.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Okay, bye guys.